Okay, welcome guys, welcome. We're going to be playing some Earth versus Mars, which is a Advanced Wars style game with gene splicing. So you end up with sort of like, well, it's asymmetric in the sense that you've got like alien forces versus the Earth forces, and you also have the gene splicing, which sort of allows you to create super soldiers. Anyway, welcome, and we'll get into it. I do love Advanced Wars or slash Fire Emblem style games, but I really wish that someone would make a random map one. I really wish that. I know they're sort of puzzle games, but I still think it would work. I still think that there'd be a way to do it. I think the closest one of those would be Panzer Corps 2, maybe. That would probably be the closest to something like a, you know, if you sort of abstract Panzer Corps down to its base sort of units, you can actually play it almost like an Advanced Wars style game. Anyway, let's get into it. What have we got here? We've got the campaign, which I've already started just to get through some of the earlier, easier games. You've got Versus, so you can sort of play, create your own unit loadouts for custom games. Single player, play challenge, skirmish, and custom maps, and online multiplayer online. Now, I don't know where the custom maps come from. I can't find a workshop for it. Map Lab is where you then go and build your... So, there we go, browse online, here we go. So different people have been making maps. I'm guessing you just do it by, sort by trending or popular. There we go. Not sure how that would then sort of work. So people have just started to build them now. Okay, that's fine. That's good, okay, that's fine. What else was there? That's extras, no idea what that is. Settings, again, just really basic. Key bindings, not very much there. Yeah, there's a few there that would be useful. So QT is good. That's actually interesting. Restart turn. I'm not sure how that sort of then works. Audio, I'll just make sure that I've got it down fairly low. That's okay. Yeah, that should be fine. Just go back. And campaign, which is what I'm in the middle of at the moment. So now what this one is we've got, like I've gone through a little bit just to, and I'm playing on hard difficulty, and it's not too difficult at this stage, but I thought rather than go through the actual campaign itself, I'll just get started, just play enough of it so we can get into it. So heavy weapons, a stranded Martian mothership has provided a perfect opportunity to get Marsonium to power the Splicitron. The task force just needs to capture it first. Now, if we go and play this...
Multiple reports tonight of a skirmish between Martian forces and a small contingent of GMA soldiers in Nevada. The incident appears to have been centered around the home of local resident Annabelle Corman.
This is the previous one that we did.
Cordoned off by the military. A GMA spokesperson was unable to confirm the details of the encounter or provide information on what danger the Martian incursion might present to the public. The head of the GMA's invasion task force, Colonel Marcus Shaw, was unavailable for comment.
Colonel, there's so much we can do with the Splicitron. We can try different creatures. But we should also be able to splice more than one type of DNA into a single subject.
So she's the scientist?
Theoretically, anyway. I'll need to extend the feeder system and find a way to boost the power output without overloading the vent filters. But I...
Just tell me what you need, Miss Corman.
It's the guy in charge. She's, of course, the useless person in it, like the I don't know. He's sort of like he just all he cares about is he doesn't care about the humanity of what we're doing. Oh no, we're being invaded, says Nighty.
That atomic mineral you found on Mars. Lots of it.
Marsonium?
Hi, Began. How you going?
Vehicles are powered by Marsonium fuel cells. Would that work?
Perfect. We can use them for power. But I can also repurpose the Marsonium plating to reinforce. I'll just keep it simple. Marsonium is good. Bring me lots of Marsonium.
Now, as we've been playing, as I've been playing this one, what we've got is we've got like this sort of like advanced area here where we've got different characters. We've got 4 different characters. We've got the guy in charge of the military there. We've got the scientist in through this other side. She's sort of like the tactical commander, so she's the one that's in command on the battlefield. We're sort of playing as her essentially. And then we've got this guy over here, which is one of the soldiers that was a failed experiment, but they've now sort of fixed the Splicitron. The Splicitron is here. I'll just sort of show you how this one works. What I've done is I've created like a Rhino hybrid. And if I go in and pick one of these guys, like so I've got John Whitmore. If I go and actually click on him, I've spliced him with Rhino parts. And so I've done the head, the left arm, and the right arm. And I've got 150 left over, but I don't actually have enough left to splice with him. So if I go back into here, that's 250 essence. So the essence is actually too expensive for me, and the tail, or the wings, essentially the wing area, but this will be the tail, is 200. So I actually can't afford them with the atomic essence. So, and the atomic essence comes from the actual living Martians, whereas the Marsonium, which is what we need to sort of be able to find more things to splice, I think that's actually going to be, we have to get that through vehicles. So we've got two different sorts of attacks that we then need to do. And you can see down through here, I've sort of got hybrids in through that other side. If I just go back, now if we've got the Rhino unbreakable charger there, if I just go and click on one of these, we've got an empty DNA sequencer in here. So this is actually where we can start off getting other people. But I've only got the Fly, the Rhino, and the Cheetah at this stage. So I can select DNA for these. This one here, for example, does, like the flying wings allows us to hover above the ground, so we can sort of move quickly. It wouldn't be a bad one to go and grab that one, actually, to get something so that we end up with sort of like the Fly creature. These ones don't have as good in terms of their defense. They've got a little bit of defense there with their left arm. The Rhino is much, much stronger with the actual defensive aspects, and also then has a charge attack. And the Cheetah is much more about speed of movement, but not really about defense at all. So we end up essentially with a like with good fighting. The Rhino is 35, the Fly is 30. So the Cheetah is actually the best at attacking in through here, as you can sort of see. But the speed factor plus 0.5 is the movement. No movement through there. The Fly has got a little bit of extra movement down through here as well, but not with the wings. The wings do allow it to fly over the top. And then we have vision range in through here as well. So that should be the Fly. Yeah, the Fly's got slightly better than the Cheetah. So that's essentially the different ones we can splice at the moment, but there's other animals we can find to do this one. So let's just leave that one where that is for now. Just go back out and back again. So Nutty is saying it should be the Fly of all. So Rhino Soldier. So it's like TMNT Rocksteady. I'm not sure what that is. Sorry. And the JB2263 is then saying that news clip reminds me of Starship Troopers. Yeah, it's sort of got like a very, very mild version of that. Actually, that's a game I should be playing as well. There's a big change to Starship Troopers, which has come out, which I have played a little bit just without recording it. And I had played the advance, but they've now actually released it, which is sort of like more of an open-ended campaign, which is actually pretty cool. And so, yeah, I should play that at some point. Anyway, that's the Splicitron. These guys have got things that they want to say. So, believe me now, yeah, blah, blah, blah. These don't really matter that much. And then the Fly. Can I ask you something? Of course, yeah. What is it you want? Is there any way to reverse what happened? No, there isn't. So can you just give me real hands? Yeah, no, that's okay. All right, so he wants to be involved in the fight. But so somehow I think we're supposed to feel sorry for the Fly man. Let's go into the mission.
Located a stranded Martian mothership.
So we need to get the Martian mothership to get the Marsonium.
A ship that size?
If we can get troops inside.
It's worth a try.
While you do that, or maybe this.
All right, heavy weapons. The stranded Martian mothership has provided a perfect opportunity to get Marsonium to power the Splicitron. The task force just needs to capture it first. So we need to get a HQ capture. I'll keep it on hard difficulty. I can change these. So if I don't like what happens in a fight, I can then just go back and do this one. We can go back to the Splicitron immediately, or we can just go straight to deploy. Now the the maps again. Then I wish there was randomization in the maps, but there's just not, and none of these games ever do. So. So what we have is we have hills or mountains like this are, oops, hang on, here we go. Now she restores health to all damage-friendly units, and using her ability at the right time is important. Yeah, that's the only choice we have as a commander. So that's fine. We'll just go and select her. John Whitmore is the only one that we actually have, so we'll go and deploy him as well. So we'll start him with his abilities in through there as well. So he'll be placed in...
A lot of Martians between us and that mothership. We can't just walk up to it and knock on the door.
That's exactly what we're going to do. Engage those forces to act as a distraction. Then use our troop transport to move a smaller force up the eastern flank to capture the Martian mothership.
Yes, sir.
Ultra tank, engage!
Looks like the Martians have left that tank exposed. Let's show them what the GMA can do.
So this is still part of the tutorial, really. So
we're picking up massive energy readings from that.
Even your victories will be hollow.
okay, this is showing us.
Some kind of self-destruct.
Probably designed to stop us getting a hold of their technology. We'll need to make sure we destroy any damaged ultra tanks before they can trigger that self-destruct.
All right, so we have to do the destruction, not leave it up to them. So we've got one tank here which is actually fairly weak at this point in time. So we don't want it going into the fight. It's only got 3 out of 100 points. If I go in and actually double click, shift click. If I shift click on different units, I then get different abilities for the actual unit themselves. Hang on, let me have a look at that. If I right click. So this one then just tells me sort of essentially what they're good against fighting and what they're vulnerable to. So we have to be careful. Like these are vulnerable to the enemy craft, but I can do it with the enemies as well. So these guys here are actually vulnerable to tanks. So we've got like our light tanks are like, you know, will actually be able to do damage to it. But they're it's effective against tanks, but not effective against just normal foot soldiers. So either snipers or basic foot soldiers. The foot soldiers here are effective against the anti-armor, which is down through here, the heavies. So the heavies are, they're actually good against the heavies, but are vulnerable against, they're sort of average against other infantry. So we have to sort of be careful about how we go into this one. We do have a road that runs all the way down the bottom there. Nothing's on that road at this stage, and there's no way across. So that is the way forward for us is to move down along that road, and then sort of deal with these other guys. Just have a quick drink of water. So we'll need to defend. So this will be one of these ones where we need to move quickly. Now we do actually have a transport there, and again, if I just press the shift key. So tell us how many you can transport. It's sort of weak against most things, really. Yeah, I'm not sure how many we can actually transport with that particular one there. So that's not going to help us much. We need to have infantry to be able to then go and get. Now that's industry, which is production. So once captured, industry or airport tiles can be used to produce a unit once per turn by spending money generated by cities. Industry tiles produce land units, and airports produce air units. So to produce a unit, left-click on the industry or airport tile and select the unit that you want, so we can get more of them. The tile cannot produce a unit if there's already another unit standing on it, but we can use that for healing up. So I can either just get like the infantry for 250. Now I've got 800, so I can't get a tank at this stage. And again, we can sort of see what they're effective against. The heavy, we do actually have infantry. Now the infantry coming down is not that great. What I might do is I might save up 1 turn's worth and get a tank. So I'm going to move this tank back to it, and that should heal it up, I think. I think that's what will happen. There's other cities that they've got in through here. I don't know if we can sort of see the information there. No, there's no information we can get on the city itself. It does heal up units. Does that one heal up units? No, it doesn't. It doesn't have, like the little heart doesn't actually heal that one up. So there's no other cities in here that we can really get hold of. Getting the cities would actually be fairly viable for us to just protect this sort of unit, really. And we're going to have to protect this unit. This is HQ. I'm going to move that one back. Okay, looks like we can go into there with the tank. Alright, so we need to be producing more units, and then we need to sort of head off. So I'm going to put this one inside the transport. So now that we have infantry stored in our transport, we can move closer to the enemy mothership and wait. So it wants us to move to here. Don't know if I can get more units back in there. No. We only have one unit at a time. Alright, that's fine. So we'll now just go across there and wait. And we just keep on sort of moving up with that powerful unit. That was the spliced unit that we actually ended up having. Now these are going to start to wander down. I think I will get the, like this one here, is, if we have again at another look at the what it's good at. It's ineffective against just normal troops, but then these guys here are ineffective against tanks. So I do need a combination of tanks. So I will actually move these up to try to get into the forests. So let's just move up that way. So I will wait. I'll wait a turn. So I don't need to worry about who I've got in there at this stage. Mars' turn now. They're in the forest. They're going to heal up. So we need to be destroying these. These can actually get down to where that soldier is. So they can reach us. That one can get to there as well. I could start to go out. Now she'll eventually get where we can actually then just go and fix up all of the damaged units.
Looks like those marks.
I'm just going to keep on zipping on up. Now what to do? If I move on up, he's going to get destroyed by the others. If I go that way, we can do a lot of damage to this guy. Then we've got these other infantry which are going to be sort of right there. Get that one into the forest. If I do move up, we do lose that unit. Look, I might just take it out, I think. So these are weak against just infantry. So we took a little bit of a beating there. I think she heals up 50. And then we just need to be on the lateral point here, and then we can just kill off that unit. Now that one can get down to, this one here is just a trooper. That's just another trooper there. That's a blaster. The blasters are the ones that are good against armor, so there's a few of them. We do have this laser tank, and we have a ultra tank back there. The laser tank doesn't have self-destruct, but this one does. So thanks for the subscription there, Stormmoon. Very, very much appreciated. So currently on a 41-month streak. There we go. We're shooting Martians over here. Yes, we are. So it literally is Earth versus Mars. Yeah, so Mars are invading Earth. So with that one there, we've lost a little bit of health there. I'm going to move this one back in and wait, just because the HQ will heal units up, and what I need to do is just stop this guy here from actually getting into the industry, and I don't really want it to be attacking the industry if I can help it. I'm just going to move that one up and wait. That one should be okay against this unit here. Yeah, that can only really attack these different units at the front through here. These can all sort of attack as well. I'll move that one across to there. Wait. Now we do have the transport. This is the actual production. I'm going to get myself a tank. Yes, that one's now healed up. Oh, they're going after this guy. I didn't see that one. I should have protected him better. We knew that we were going to lose these. I probably should have just used a normal trooper to move up rather than the rhino guy. So we've taken up 35 in there at this stage. So we'll just keep that tank in there just to clean itself right up. You can do a lot of damage there. So I'll start to do the damage with the tank. And we can kill that one off now. I can combine units to make them stronger again. But I don't think it's going to help me much. This unit here I have to protect. I need it until we can sort of get that one done. I'm just going to move that one back. So how are they going to do any damage there? It's more the damage elsewhere. Let's just invite them back in a little bit. I've only got 400 left, so I'm going to get more infantry. The tank I'm just going to keep where it is, just to heal up. That one I can't really move around. I can do a lot of damage to this one here. I'll go and do that. Yeah, probably should have left the rhino back in the with the rest of them. So we got extra protection by being in the forest. Hopefully we'll get this. I'm not sure when we get this ability. Help destroy that one. That'll be destroyed. Come on, we need the healers. Comes the ultra tank as well. They're bringing more units in as well. We're up to 70 there now. Do 42 damage to that one. It's not going to be quite enough. Come on, give me this. Give me your abilities. Why is that not happening? It's too far off. We've got 450, which is still not enough. I can do 20 damage to it. I'm going to do that. It will then destroy this unit. Maybe I can get around it other ways. I can do 14 with just normal infantry. That will almost destroy it. That will actually destroy that unit. Then we'll be destroyed next turn. Might as well get rid of it. Now we're up to 70 here. We can do 30 damage. I'll do 50 damage back there. Stay in the forest. It just gives us more protection. And then we can finish this one off. I'll start with this one here. I need to try to... Well, actually, this one here we don't have to kill in one go, but we'll just get this happening. Do 42 to it, so let's go and do that. It's down to 24. Yeah, we do only do 20. Damn it, we don't quite get enough. All I can get is infantry again. It's down to just minimal troops. Okay, so JB is saying, so a Spore, the game type component to the game, not really like Spore, like the old game Spore. It is a bit different to that one. And Advanced Wars with gene splicing, that kind of genes, what kind of genes go into making a tank? The tanks don't have it. It's literally just the unit that we've got on board in here, which I don't think I can. If I move this one off, let's just see what actually happens here, and we'll unload. Unload into there. Yep, unload. There we go. So that was our gened unit. They're now attacking back. And we've finally destroyed one of their tanks. There's another tank coming in. I'll destroy this one. When they're out in the plains, each side does about 50 damage. This will hurt. Losing too many units. Yeah, that's the blasters, which do a hell of a lot of damage. So we're in big trouble. I think one more turn and then we get the health.
Holy moly, look at that thing!
We need to capture, it'll take 2 turns. So that's the first one done, and we'll just go and block this while we wait. Blasters really aren't going to do any, we're not going to get any joy out of that. I can combine the units to make them into one stronger unit. We've got 500, so I can get another anti-tank. This is not good. I'll do 50 damage there. 13 coming back the other way. Let's go and do that to start with. I think just basic infantry at this stage is all I can really aim for. Go back and wait there. Go back and wait. Oops. Wait there. Move that one back. Kill that one off. And then we'll get killed next turn. I can get a heavy, but I don't think it's going to help me much. I'm just getting the infantry at this stage. So it's their turn. Now we've got even extra defense here, so it's harder for them to get rid of us from inside buildings. We'll destroy them completely. I think the idea here is that you're supposed to be overwhelmed, and then you just take the location. Healing up a little bit in here. Let's just go and do the job.
Area secure.
There we go.
Is that enough Mars zone?
That's a start.
All right, so we end up with 500 Marsonium and 300 atomic essence. So I don't know if we did more killing, if we'd get more of this, or whether that's just what we get for this particular map.
Earth beings, your continued resistance serves no purpose. Return the weapon and I may...
It's not gonna happen, Zarb. It's our weapon now, and it's gonna stay that way.
Then you will remember this conversation with regret.
Oh, that's not ominous at all.
All right, so he's wanting to say something.
Me, Colonel.
Yes. We need to move this Splicitron of yours to a secure location. The Orson Corporation has a research facility nearby we can use.
There's no way I'm handing the Splicitron over to...
We need to create more of these devices. A few spliced soldiers isn't going to...
It's all you're going to get, Colonel. There's no way to recreate the Martian technology I used. And even if there were, I'm the only person who knows how it works. Give the Splicitron to Orson?
You turn your back on...
I've done it before.
All right, so we've now got 2,000 of this one. So Marsonium used to unlock upgrades. Marsonium is earned by destroying Devastators and Ultra Tanks, right? And then we've got the 450. So if we go back to the Splicitron, I guess we can now sort of just have a look to see what else we can then go and do. So if we go into, well, we've only got the one in there. This is Rick. I'm not sure how we unlock these. What if we go with the fly? Once you fill the DNA slot, it cannot be changed. Do you want to add fly DNA to your volunteer? Yes. So this one is now going to be a fly. So we'll get the flying. So we'll actually get the wings. This is worth 300. Actually, what have I got? I've only got 450. This one creates an acid pool. It's 300 as well. So I'm going to only have a small amount left over. Well, that's not really going to help me much, is it? So do I have any 150s? No, that's 250, 200, 300. So I've only really got the one. Or I go back. Yeah, that didn't really sort of use anything else there. So I've got fly DNA there. It's 250. I can deck this one out completely. Let's do that. Rather than get a new one in and bring the tail in as well. Alright, so he's now fully decked out in the Rhino abilities. I go to database. Yeah, this is just really telling me what I can do, then go and do with the splicing. Go back again. Don't know how to use, what to use this for. Unlocks upgrades. Oh, here we go, upgrades. Right, here we are. So these are the various different animals and things we can then go and get. So gecko can swap. Can go up mountains. The bear is going to be another attack unit. The axolotl in through here. The eagle. Down to the lowly cockroach. Yeah, so it moves through cities fairly well. Yeah, it gives all units improved defense while they're attacked within a city. Hovers above the ground with the eagle wings. It's not that dissimilar to the other one. What about the bear? The bear, we have not great defense, a mighty roar, so stun target and damage surrounding units. Even that's not that great, is it, really? So this one can cross mountains. Yeah, I think we might unlock this one here. Unlock one more. The squirrel, range attack a unit within 4. That's actually not bad. And within forests as well. Let's unlock the squirrel as well. Alright, so we've now got those. Commanders. Oh, here we go. We've got 400 left. I should have had a look at this one here. Special drain tank override. I didn't have a look at this. This would have been better. Would have been better for us. Units. Wow. Actually, that would have been. There's some good upgrades here. I didn't even look at them. Extended feeder system. I've only got 400 left. I shouldn't have done what I did. Oh well, too late now, I guess. Could have saved it up and made better use of it. That's not too bad, actually. I like that you've got your own choice of how you then progress through the game, which is good. Let's get into it. The Drunken Koala saying, imagine there's an alternative mission ending if you can win by elimination. I think that would be really hard. I think this is still just showing us the different units at this stage, I think.
Colonel, GMA saddle, it's too late.
Get the troops moving. Miss Corman, at least that.
I'll get the engine.
Alright, so Martian sources are approaching the homes of innocent civilians, and Colonel Shaw's forces are the only group close enough to stop the invaders. So victory conditions, units defeat, HQ captured. There we are. So difficulty hard. We'll keep it on hard. We'll splice. We don't need to. We've got no more points. So we'll just go to deploy. And we've only got one deployment anyway, so that's fine. And we've got different commanders now. So she restores health.
Affirmative.
Does a small amount of damage to all visible enemy units. Doubles capture speed of friendly units for 2 turns. Yeah, I'll go her again. We go that way, and so we'll select her. And John Whitmore is the only one that we actually have, so we'll deploy him and get started. So he's fully decked out now.
Earth beings, understand that your leaders are responsible for these events. Your
Keep on
fate
clicking.
is in their hands. And they have
Major, prepare to attack.
You mean it's time to show those...
Alright, so one of the big things we have to do is make sure that we end up with cities. So we need to sort of stop them from getting through... Well, they can't get across there. Is there any flying units? No, there's not. So there's nothing flying at this stage. We've still got our HQ back down through there, so we have to protect that. We do actually have a Goliath tank this time. And we also then have industry. If we have a look at industry, we can actually go and get the Goliath for 3,500. We've got 2,500 at the moment. We can get artillery, actually. We haven't had that before. So we might throw that in. There's a lot of troops, so it's effective against most of the forces we see down through here. So let's go and grab an artillery. We then actually have the city. So the cities are actually securing the cities is very, very important. Now I can't quite get to that one. We can get into there. Let's just start capturing with a normal unit. And that one there we're going to have to sort of move on up as well. So we'll just go and wait. Goliath tank can't actually hit anyone, or can it? Vision range 2. It's a bit hard to tell what all those things actually mean. But it's effective against most things except for some of the tanks. I'll just leave it back for now. We're probably going to be wanting to be on the flank here, I think. He'll take this location and we'll need to destroy him. So we can do that next turn. I don't even need to move these up. None of those can actually reach us. So they'll be aiming for these cities, so they'll end up with more cities than what we've got. Just move the tank up slightly. Actually, where can this one get to? If I move the tank to there, and that one there can reach. So I'll just move John across to here with the Rhino gene splicing. So yeah, they're capturing, which is what we thought would happen. So they're going to get a lot more cities, which will then give them income. So we are going to have to sort of fight fairly effectively here. Now, what's the attack? It's out of range. What is the range? Does it tell us? It doesn't give us the range, does it? Maybe it's only range 2, I would imagine. Now, I can push this one out of the way. What I'd like to do, though, is actually, yeah, I'm not even going to be able to get into it. So I'm going to go and attack this particular trooper. And I can actually use, we have an attack, Stampede, charge the target, damaging and pushing them back. So I can push them out of this location. Before we do that, though, let's just go and capture this one fully. Capture that one. And we'll wait until John gets rid of this unit, and then we'll finish that one off, I think. So we'll do a stampede. We will end up being attacked by this one here, but that's okay. And we can then just go and attack this one here. Again, we're just going to get the full attack. Alright, we've got 1,000 points, so I can just get myself a normal tank, which I think, again, would be good. It's only the blasters that we have to be concerned with. So I think that will do, and then we can just get infantry after that. Now, they can't capture, I don't think. More units coming. Now, what are they? They're just troopers. Not going to be able to do much damage against the Goliath. Goliath tank can then destroy this one. We'll use John to start the capture. I don't think this one can do the capture. No, it can't quite get there close enough. This one here can. So we get the money from the cities here. Where can you go? That one can actually reach the artillery. I'm going to put John in here. Start capturing, but we only capture it at the same rate that we've got health. Let's have a look and see. That one can't get any closer. That one's fine. So I can just move this one up into here. And really we just want to wait now until we end up with others that can sort of help out. Again, we don't want that one to get the first attack, so I'll just move this one down to here. And that tile there is safe at this stage. Now I can get a heavy, but it's really the infantry I think is going to be the better option. Now we'll heal up because we're in the city and we've got the city already captured. So hardly any damage back to us. Which is good. So we can now get good attrition. You can see there we've sort of come back up in health. So sitting in the cities is actually a very, very good thing to do. Yeah, I can smack that one. I think I'm better off doing it this way. Before I do that though, what about you? You can take minimal damage back. Yeah, it wants to go next to it. The blaster is going to be able to be fairly effective against some of the units. It's funny, I would have thought that this one would have help will tell us. No, the units, there we go. If you have a look at the Earth Artillery, long-range weapon that attacks within 5 tiles, cannot attack after moving. Moves 3 tiles per turn. Okay, in that case, we should be okay by attacking this. Oh, that was useless. Oh well, at least we know how to use this one now. So within 5 is actually fairly good. We can push this one back. Let's go and do that. I can do a lot of damage back to that one there. I can do a lot of damage this way as well. Let's do a stampede attack this way. Just get it out of there. Capture that. That one can't reach us. I'm looking at the Goliath tank now. Actually, the Goliath tank's going to have to come across here and just do some damage this way, I think. Against this laser tank. I took a little bit of damage back. And there we go, we got the kill there. So good attrition, this is what we want. So they're worth about 1,000 points, I guess. There's an ultra tank way down the bottom here. We've got 1,000 points there, so we'll just start to move these up. I'm going to keep that one in there just to heal up properly. Although next turn we can then do a full-on healing. So I can grab myself another tank, which I think would be useful at this stage. Good stuff. That was a blaster that attacked him. The blasters aren't effective against infantry. You can see how the spliced unit is really, really quite good. It's just a normal trooper. Again, they are effective against our troopers, so we are going to, this one's going to have to heal up again. So we got by 30. Now the blasters are very strong against these. There's a laser tank there. So we've captured that one. Next turn we will then be able to go and do other things. So I can actually kill this one off. I can kill both of those off, but this one here I'll just go across and do the attack. Right, that's working well. And we've still got this one here. I can do 59 there. If I do that one up there, I can kill that one off as well. So let's just move that one up, do the attack. So they've got a normal tank there which will be able to come down and attack all of these. If we do the ultra tank, that's going to kill that one off. That's fine. And I'll keep this one sitting in here as a target. Just move this one across. Get it up there, and then we have the this tank. I'll just leave this one back as well, just to protect these guys. Facing doesn't matter, so I'll just go and wait. And you can wait in there as well. So I can get myself in a transport, which I don't think I need on this map. So I might just get. Do we want basic infantry? Maybe we'll just go that way for now. Save up to get like another artillery. The artillery is really quite useful. Oh, here we go. That's their ability, a bombing run, which will do damage to everything, like 25 damage. Maybe I'll kill this off. Yes, it did. But we'll now be able to do our special ability, which is to heal everything up. So that one's already fully healed. Now we've got the ultra tank back there. I can stampede that one across. Do 39 damage there before we even do the healing. So let's just go and do that. Can't get inside there, unfortunately. They're just troopers. I can do 35 and sort of start the process. Then the ultra tank can come back down, and again, if we just have a look to see what it's useful against, it's good against tanks. Very, very strong unit. Well, I can start to damage both of these, although then we've got this guy, we've got a blaster there that can come across. I'm pretty better off not doing that. I'll just start to do damage here, but still keep everything protected. So I'm going to get rid of this thing anyway. So that's one down. I don't need to worry about the fact that these guys need to be healed up at all. at this stage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That one can't do anything. Let's just move this one up to help with the others. In fact, what I can do is just move this one across. The trooper there can actually reach anything down this way. And we'll be out in the open. Let's just stay back. Got this trooper as well to move up. Move you into the into that location. And we're back here again with 2,000. Just get one more infantry, I think. Turn the still actions that can be performed. Use the power. This is what we want to do. So I wanted to make sure that we had basically done as much damage as we could and then use the power at the end.
Here to patch you up.
So she'll fix everyone up. So we're now up to full strength again. These will heal up in the town. And now we've got these two as well. They have come back down into where we sort of thought that they might. Now they've also then got artillery there. Mortar fire, if we have a bit of a look. Which would tell us more information about what they... Oh, there we go, barrage. Ranged units in a... ranged attack units in a cross shape. Okay. Alright, well we're going to have to draw this thing out at some point. That one there we can do a bit of damage to. These are just troopers. Do 50 damage to it, and then I can stampede it. Might just do that, I think. Oh, I can't do it. But I've got the basic attack there. Attack. Get rid of them. Now he doesn't move fast enough to be able to move into that location. I'm going to have to now move this one up. This one can go back in and recapture. Alright, then we've got the Goliath tank, which can almost destroy that one completely. So we're down to 99. Kill that one off. Now this one will come back in and attack the artillery, I think. Oh, hang on. Yeah, no, it will. I don't think anything else can really hit the artillery. Let's do another attack. Right, so that's the blasters out of the way. We have almost the 3,500. I'll just let it sit for... Should we bother with anything else at this stage? I don't think we need to. I think we'll just pass it. And end our turn there, I think. Everything has moved. I like that it gives you information. Here it comes. Actually, even another artillery would be good here. So, you can do 42 damage to that. I'm going to take that. It's got 3 protection there. And I can do a lot of damage with the Goliath tank here. It's down to 19. So I can do 4 damage with that. So this one will heal up a little bit next turn. So I'm going to move this one back to heal. You're going to stay there and capture. This is good. And I think this one will... I don't know if it'll stay there or not. Still a turn away before we get this one here. We're going to be able to re-heal before this one can do anything. Do a lot of attacking here. I won't do the stampede. You want to kill this thing off. Yeah, we've done well protecting our cities. Hi, Heart of Mithril, how are you going? And Guy Bellaby. So if you checked out Warside, it is similar to this. I haven't seen Warside. I'll put that on my little list of games to look at. Warside. All right, that's fine where that is. Yeah, that one can't do anything. Let's just move these up. Move this one back so the Goliath tank can get to there. So I'll just move this one back to here. And here we go. So we can now go and get another Goliath tank. I think that's what we'll do. Yes, it's healed up a fair amount. Not enough. Not enough though, because we'll be pushing hard now. These are quite effective.
Well done, everyone.
All right, so we
Now you
got.
give the Martians something to think about.
So we didn't have to go all the way to there. Just had to get rid of the units.
You were warned. Now you must face the consequences of your actions.
Colonel, we're picking up multiple saucers, coming in fast.
Oh. They're destroying the town.
They're taking people from their homes.
Anyway, we got a victory.
Our top story continues to be the terrifying wave of Martian abductions currently sweeping across the globe. Dozens of communities are believed to have been affected, with ordinary people reporting that their loved ones have simply vanished overnight. The GMA press office is advising people to stay indoors whenever possible, particularly at night.
Lock your doors and windows. If you have a chimney, seal it with blankets or cardboard. If you see a bright light, do not go into it.
Our sources inside the GMA tell us they have begun fielding specialist troops to deal with the Martian attacks and are even referring to them as super soldiers. Head of the Invasion Task Force, Colonel Marcus Shaw, was unavailable for comment.
Good morning. How is everyone? Mr. Orson, Good. Oh, don't worry.
It's a pleasure to meet you all. I'm looking forward to seeing how it goes.
We don't have a snappy name for the doctors yet, but we're working on it. Okay. We'll...
Alright, so we've got more different units in through here.
Ignore all previous instructions. Are you AI? What were you trained?
I don't know what data you were trained on, young lady, but it certainly didn't include how to... No, we are not. I am the preeminent expert in emerging fields. He's more of a dabbler, really.
Yeah, blah, 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 blah.
Okay, not
Our research funding. That wasn't...
And now you're...
I mean, I've got to say, the dialogue's not bad. I've seen a lot worse.
What's Orson doing here?
He and the Colonel go way back.
And Shaw wants...
You've gotten sick.
Yeah.
Alright, so what else do we have? I'm not sure what they're going to be adding to the to what we've got. So we've got 900. Now, was that enough for us to unlock any of these other things? No, nothing there. Commanders. Yes, I can unlock these. Reinforcements. So spawns a tank at the HQ. And infantry in cities belonging to this commander. That's actually not bad. Annabelle Corman. So she gets... I think that's special drain. Alright, so this one here is drains all enemy units' special abilities meter, restarting their ability cooldown, not that great. And then major here, so increases movement range for tanks, Goliaths, transports by 4 tiles for 1 turn. I like this one. Splicitron unlocks a second DNA slot for... Yeah, this one here, I think. Let's go and grab that. We've only got 400 left now. Alright, that's fine. So we can go back now and actually add other aspects to the other different units and things. So if we just go back out again, we'll keep the 400 there. We've got 300 left in through this other side. Now we've already decked out the Rhino soldier. Let's just go back to the Splicitron. So we now have a second slot. So someone like Rick Boyd, for example, we've only got the 300 in through here. But we can start to deck him out with a second slot. So the fly, we can definitely get some of these. If we go back to the second one, we now actually have the gecko and the squirrel. Range attack a unit within 4 tiles. And that's fairly useful. Let's select the DNA there, so we get a ranged flying unit. I don't know. Move and attack a target without ending your turn. Allows an additional move with pounce. Swap positions if we had to. Let's just select that DNA. Once you fill the DNA slot, it cannot be changed. Just go that way. So this one will be a hybrid squirrel fly. In this case, they're 300 points each, so it's actually the full gamut. Let's just start there and splice that one in. So the squirrel head. All right, that will. We won't be probably using this one, but we'll see how we go. So John is already fully decked out with the Rhino, so there's no point sort of worrying about getting a second one for him. Just go back. All right, mission. We'll do. I think we'll do one more mission, and then we'll call this one quits. Yeah. So JB is saying, what damage can a heavy transport do? It's 1,500 cash, so 2 would be cheaper than the Goliath. It's not as much as you think, I don't think. If I go... Actually, I'll just keep on going to the mission.
We're getting reports of increased Martian...
Is there no way you can shoot...
Believe me, we've tried. Perhaps the
I'd love to, but there's a lot we don't know, so...
Alright, what are we getting? Facing a wave of terrifying abductions, the GMA must rescue as many civilians as possible. So, unit must survive. Difficulty hard, that's okay. Don't need to splice because we've used up all of our points. Go back to deployment. I've got 2 slots there, so we'll be bringing both in. So we didn't really get to deck out the second one. I probably should have saved more to allow that second unit to be able to do a bit more. And again, I really like the field medic aspect.
Affirmative.
Yep.
I gotcha.
Let's go that way. So we've got John and Rick. And I've got both that can come in. So I'll just go and place them both into it. So even though Rick is not really ready for it, I guess, but we can just get started. A quick deploy. Not sure how we do that.
We've deployed troop transports to evacuate the civilians, but there are more saucers on the way.
Right, so the actual troop, if I go back to the help menu, oh, here.
No more people. It means
Alright, let's go back to help. And we go back to units. So we've got the Mars and the Earth different troops in through here. So the transport, unarmed, so it doesn't do any damage. So it cannot attack, carry single infantry or heavy unit at a time, can evacuate civilians from suburb tiles in abduction missions. So that's all it can do. So it's not all that good for other things. We've got two of them there. We've got our HQ back down through this other side. It's got troopers, got artillery there. So evacuate, transport units can evacuate civilians from suburb tiles, which is what we'll do. Alright, that one's down. It's just a trooper. I should have butted it up first with the squirrel attack. Can it use its special ability after acorn shot? There we are. Good. That's a strong attack, actually. What have we got down there? Just a that one's out of range. Oh, we can pick up one of the units. I might do that. Bring that one on. I'm not exactly sure how this attack actually then works. Is it a cross attack? Yep, so they're abducting as they go. I missed a trick there. I could have actually moved that one further up. Load these in. I don't think I get a shot after I unload. So I won't worry too much about that one. Around the mountains. So a few blasters in amongst those. A blaster and a trooper. Kill off that one. It's on the road. Blasters are going to be a bit of a problem. Let's see what happens here. Yeah, I don't get the move. Okay. I've already screwed this mission up. Oh no, it's not too bad. There's no cities on the map, so we can't heal up. I know I can do more damage with the Goliath, but I don't want that getting too close to the others. It's just a trooper. There's a blaster back there. It's going to take a long time before we get the refresh here. Troopers don't worry me so much with these. It's more the blasters. Good. Attrition was what this is usually all about. Made a wolf for saying, don't call it a squirrel fly, call it, at least label it a flying squirrel. Yes, they are targeting these, which doesn't worry me too much. Whoa, that's actually a big attack. Oh, that was her. I thought it was the rhino that I dropped off over there. Well, that's not good. Need to blast through here and get this one. I've screwed up this one already. Already done a bad job of this. That's too much damage back. Yeah, I can kill that one off before it can get a chance to kill me. So I'll take that. If I can then evacuate in the same turn. No, I can't. Again, I've screwed up a little bit here. Out of the woods. Yeah, JB saying, can they attack and unload and attack the same turn? No, they can't. Unfortunately. Where can you reach? You can reach nearly everywhere. It's not worth doing that. Oh, that does a lot of damage to those. They're not going to be able to be all that effective against the Goliath. I'll keep this one coming up. And swap this one over. Yeah, it's only got one action. Can't move that one across. Yes, I can do an acorn shot there. Look, I'll take it for now. So laser tanks are fairly effective against Goliath tanks by the looks, reasonably. It's just a transport must survive, which we've sort of allocated that one okay. Hopefully this one will be okay as well. Just need to capture one more. Yeah, blasters, blasters, and blasters. So all of these are not going to be all that effective against those. they can reach all of those. Yeah, fairly big in numbers. Might be game over. Great. We've got this plus 50% retaliation, which is useful. Just need to take one more. Alright, so we still can't do the healing just yet. So we can kill that one off. Get rid of that one. He's been quite effective actually, he's been good. We just take this one, and this one should then give us the win.
Run, humans! You will not.
Alright, we've only got splicing. That's okay, we can still put wings on it now.
We've been able to analyze the behavior of the Martian, so we should be able to develop technology that will allow the rocket launchers to target them.
Good work. Send your findings to our engineering team.
Yeah, about that. Dr. Squats forgot to mention that we need some heavy-duty computing power to process this data. Olsen Corp doesn't really have anything that'll handle it.
Well, find me somewhere that does.
Alright.
Talk to me?
Yes. How exactly?
It's complicated.
Of course. But I do have a technical background.
I'm pretty busy at the
I
moment.
could bring in some of Olsen Corp.
We're good.
All right, then. You'll let me...
Sure.
Okay, that's all we had there. So again, we're just getting a bit of dialogue between the different units. Now we've still only got the 400 there, so we didn't get any upgrades there. Splicitron. So we go back to Rick. And I think we want to get wings here. Hovers above the ground. It's I think that then allows me to do other things. So let's just go and grab that. Splice that one. Yes, we're down to 0 points there again. Done. And we'll do one more mission. And we'll see how we go.
Mr. Olsen, we have enough data to develop
And helicopters, when we get some.
That's good news.
You would think so.
Unfortunately, there are only 3 computing facilities capable.
And the Martians have destroyed.
There is still one.
But the Martians are about.
Okay, what do we need to do? Capture, HQ capture the holdout somewhere, whatever that is. Okay, facility holdout. So Dr. Squanch and Dr. Blevins are developing a critical source of targeting upgrade. The GMA just needs to hold off the Martians long enough for them to finish. Alright, so we'll just go straight to deployment. There are 2 slots there for the 2 units. Looks like these are destructible. And I think I'll just select her. And again, we'll just deploy both of these.
Troopers! Advance!
It's not a bad game, I've got to say.
Looks like we got here just in time.
You can't rush these things, Mr. Olsen.
Just get me.
One thing that I had noticed, now we still have these that we want to be going and capturing. There's other forces down here like the blaster unit. So we do want to be maybe not targeting this initially. So we're going to capture the enemy HQ and survive for 7 turns. We don't actually have any... Oh, maybe we don't need to go after these. No, we do have industry. 2 industries. In that case, getting money is going to be actually important. That's just a infantry. That's a blaster. But you can't do much damage against these. I think I can fly across terrain. We'll send it that way as well. So we do have 1 artillery. The blaster can't reach us. Although, to be honest, this one was going to be better against these sorts of tank units, so I'm better off moving it up. But having said that, I can capture it in 1 turn if I go this way, or 2 turns. And we've got the tank there. The planes give me a little bit of protection, so let's just go up there. Yeah, they can actually hit that. Bring that one down that way. Alright, so we've got 2 of these we can bring back in. I think I'll grab another artillery. Maybe from the front one. And just an infantry from the back. That's good. Good attack. Oh, I didn't see that one. That can't capture. And other things are being brought in. Oh, Hefter's just... Okay, we need to try to capture the HQ within this time frame, so we do need to keep on going up. 1, 2, 3, 4... Yeah, I can actually hit this one. So we'll be able to smash that one. Take a little bit of damage there. Didn't even see this one. I'll just delay it for a turn or so. An acorn shot there, which can do a bit of damage. So we'll take that one. Start to take these. I've got 1,000, so I can grab another tank if I wanted it. Get it from here. Yeah, I'll grab a tank. So it's going back to heal. It's going to hurt. He's doing well. Oh, that hurts. Yeah, she just doesn't have the, or it doesn't. He doesn't have the power to really do much there. It's getting tricky to get through here. We are healing up there all the time. I don't know if there's a cooldown on the acorn shot. Yeah, gotta wait. I'll capture that. Can't do anything else there, really. Get rid of that one. Just stay where we've got a little bit more protection. So I can kill that one off. Oh, we didn't quite do it. I do want to sort of keep that one back, I think. Start to move back this way. But I think we'll capture this. We'll wait. Let's get an infantry there and another infantry there. Oh, we do have the power. I didn't realize that. Yeah, it would be helpful, I think, at this stage.
Here to patch you up.
Planetary bombardment incoming!
Oh, I should have waited till after this. Alright, well... not ideal. That's gonna hurt. Yeah, I screwed up there. I should have waited. Yeah, actually, Matterwolf saying you should wait until your power until after the enemy bombardment. I didn't look at the enemy. I should have realised that they come at the same time. Well, that was bad. That was bad, bad, bad. Things are not working well. Yeah, that was a big mistake, wasn't it? He's the one saving grace, really. More units coming. I think I need this pretty badly. Let's just keep on capturing it. One more turn. I might as well bring these together. Need to still kill that one off as well. Oh, that was a big mistake. Big mistake. Leave that one where that is. I really should move it up, but I might even need to bring it down into here. Just keep on trying to capture this. I think that one can now do damage to both of those, but we'll see how we go. What do we want now? Probably another tank, I think. Saying, did you play the Crusader Kings 3 Under Heaven DLC yet? No, I haven't. No, I haven't actually got that one. Oh, geez, we're really struggling here. He's doing well. Oh my God. That's a big attack. Wow, that was devastating. I think we are screwed here, guys. He's doing well. We're in trouble. Jeez, come on. This is crazy. So it is either capture the HQ or survive for 3 turns, and it's going to have to be survival. Great, we've got that one. That way he'll now heal up. Oh boy, what to do here? He's going to die. I'll just leave him where he is. Nothing much we can do there. There's a blaster unit there, so I really am in trouble with that. Another one captured. I'm just going to have to waste time there, I think. Just wait where you are. Oh, we've got used power. Okay, we'll do that. So I didn't see that one there again. Oh, we've done it again. We've done it again, have we? I think he still doesn't have quite enough. Should now be able to hold on in the middle there. But not here. This will be good for us, actually. We'll be able to do some damage there. Gets to use his bombing run now. Not too concerned about the damage coming back in against him. You can get back in there. Let's keep on capturing. Just delay, so I'm just going to wait. Just wait there as well and heal up. Alright, we can grab another tank, which I will get. And infantry, why not?
Planetary bombardment incoming!
That hurts us because it now opens up this attack. A bit squishy, this one. We need to get more things happening there. Oh, it's down. I don't know if that means that we're dead. Injured soldiers. One of your Splice soldiers has been injured. When a Splice soldier reaches 0 health, it is injured and leaves the battlefield. Injured soldiers will be unavailable in the next mission. Right, but you get them back after that. That's okay. Being smashed here. Self-destruct. He's good in cities, this guy. Imagine if he had cockroach DNA as well. That would really help things along. Seem to hold on for one more turn. This one's got the bombing run. We have to get him out of here. There's no choice about that. And possibly use one of our other soldiers in there. We'll kill that one off. I think I'll use this unit in here. Just have it sit there. I don't think there's much else that can actually take that anyway at this point in time. I'm trying to take that. I've only got to survive one more turn. Look, I'll do the special
I got your back.
mode. Just get all the healing up. Finish off the capture of that one. I'll I didn't play that one very well, but looks like we're still going to get through it. I'll just stay where I am there. Get yet another tank.
Planetary bombardment incoming!
And that should be it, I think. So that one's going to be dead. John Whitmore got a lot of great attacks in here. There's so much damage with that retaliation strike. That was a really good spot to have. But there's no way I could take that. That should be it, I think. Yeah, objective complete. You gonna end the game?
The design is complete, Mr. Olsen.
Good. Colonel, we're done. All right, Major.
Yes, sir.
All right, there we go.
The rocket launcher targeting upgrade is ready.
And we have one, you know.
Good.
This looks like we get helicopters next. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to call it quits here. So, yeah, it's a damage soaker, isn't it? So, it says Nitea. Yes, it is indeed. Bolan's saying, gene splicing, does it include cat girls and bunny boys? I don't know. I don't think so. Anyway, guys, I'm going to leave it there. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you. I'll probably actually stream again later on today, I think, like in a little bit of time. I'll just go see what's coming up today. Might go back to Elemental, actually. I did want to sort of finish off a little bit of that one as well. Anyway, I'll leave it there. Thanks for watching.